Welcome back to the ThePichuBros, and today I've got the week 3 battle for the NPCC. Now, this week we are versing Alrighty Cap and his Toronto SwabluJays. Now, his team is actually a pretty good team, and he's actually a good coach, right? He's 2-0. So look on the screen and you'll see the current division that I'm in. He's 2-0. If he beats me, I get pretty much put the 0-3, and he gets put the 3-0. I'm pretty much like not out of playoff spot. I'm in a really bad spot, so I have to start collecting some wins to get back in the playoffs race. So I knew I had to come to this game prepared, and I needed to win. Like, bottom line is I needed to win. So I took two L's. I need some W's to actually get some wins. So as we go into team preview, he ended up bringing a Snorlax, Pelipper, Nihilego, Garchomp, Rotom Heat, and a Alolan Ninetales. And I knew that I was so lucky, right? I had two really nice fighting types, because Snorlax pretty much walls half the game, and I had to bring Lucario and Hulucha to pretty much deal with Snorlax. So lucky that he brought the Snorlax, because I actually prepared for it a lot. So my team is pretty balanced, right? So I had Water types of Valley to deal with Rotom, Carmine Necrozma to go for a late game sweep. Guja was the Salt Vest for the Nihilego, and yeah, Hulucha, Lucario for the Snorlax, and I had Thunderous Therian for the Pelipper and Rotom Heat. So as we go into the game, I decided to lead with my Axel, because my Water types of Valley pretty much dealt with most of his like leads. So I thought if he led with Garchomp, I could Ice Beam it. If he led with Rotom, I could Surf it. I thought it was a pretty good lead. So he leads probably the worst possible lead for Axel, and he's Snorlax. So I was just like, okay, got predicted turn 1, not bad. So I went into Necrozma because it's pretty much my only switching for the Snorlax. Like I couldn't risk Hulucha and Lucario. I couldn't switch him in. It was just too risky. But yeah, he goes for the Toxic turn 1. So I have the Lumberry again. I'm pretty much running the same Necrozma as last week, but I pretty much have the Lumberry. So this Toxic's not gonna be a problem or for this turn. But I thought, right, so I could switch in Lucario and take in this Toxic. So I thought he may predict that and go for Earthquake. So I went for the Thunderous, but he actually returned. So he ends up doing 50%, and I'm just like, I was just there like, oh my god, I got predicted. And now I went for the Nasty Plot, predicting a Rotom Heat switch in. And he actually switches out for Nihilego, so my Nasty Plot's not gonna do anything. And I'm just there like, I've been predicted 3 turns in a row. What is happening? And I can't switch out. Like, I could have, looking at it now, I probably could have taken a nice hit with Gudra, but I decided to stuff it. At this point, just Thunderous got to take the L. So Thunderous drops, and now I get a clean switch into Gudra. So I was going to predict here, but I was like, you know what, Pichu, I've been predicting so much and getting it wrong. Let's just make the safe play in Earthquake. So he actually stays in, does not even 50% at +1, so that's how crazy bulky Gudra is, and we take the EQ and we get the kill. So we're back in the game, guys. Back in the game. It's 5-5, and as we take out this Nihilego, so it was a pretty good feeling up until I see the Garchomp switch in, which pretty much means that I had to sack Gudra, right? Because if it was an offensive Garchomp, right, and he SD'd as I switched out, he pretty much one-shot my whole team. So I couldn't let that happen. I had to stay in and click Ice Beam. Unfortunately, we die. So Gudra dies, and we're down 4-5 again. So Axel, I sent an Axel, and at this point I was like, Pichu, stop! You need to make plays, or else you're just gonna lose. So I was ballsy. I switched out. I made a double into Hulucha, and we get that prediction. So bam, Hulucha's out, and we're going to go for the SD. I'm predicting that lad to switch out to the Garchomp. And we get it. We get another prediction. So we're making plays to get back in this game. Now, I ran some calcs, and I know for a fact that at +2, it's a damage roll to get this high jump kick. So I was like, let's go for it. Let's go for game. If we can take out this Garchomp right now, Hulucha can sweep his team. But he actually lives on 1 HP, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I could have like swept him. But it's unfortunate. So Hulucha gets forced out. But it's not too bad, because Axel gets brought out, so that's probably one of the best switch-ins. And I know he's staying. I know he's not staying in. I should say. I predicted a Rotom Heat switch-in, because I'm Water type Valley, and thinking about it, I probably shouldn't have predicted him to be that ballsy to send in a Fire type against my Water type. But I went for the Surf because it killed Garchomp. It could do something against the Rotom or Nihilego, so I thought it was a good play. But he actually switches in his Ninetales, and I had Flash Cannon, so I could have taken out this Flash Cannon with a better prediction. But Surf's gonna have to do. But what this means is that he either gets the Freeze Dry and do like 80% to me, or he gets to set up a Roar Veil. He actually chooses to stay in and use a Roar Veil, so that's going to be annoying, right? Because now he has a Snorlax Rotom Heat under a Roar Veil, so it's going to be a pain in the backside to deal with, but at least we take out this Ninetales, so that's one extra threat to my team gone, which is good. It's good. We're back in the game 4-4, so actually putting in the work. Now, he actually switches in his Snorlax here, and I was like, guys, it's over. How do I deal with this Snorlax? So I was like, the only thing I could do was send in my Necrozma and just stall this Snorlax. So I'm not gonna put you guys through this painful stall like few turns. When you have a bulky mons like these face off each other, you tend to waste a lot of turns. So we do take out this Aurora Veil, pretty much, like not take it out, but we stall it. So I'm just gonna fast forward this, and you guys can just skip it. Alright, so Aurora Veil is finally gone, and we have to sack our Necrozma now. So we just Psychic. Look at that! Out of all of those exchanging blows and trying to save my Necrozma with Moonlight, Snorlax only ends up taking like 40%, which is crazy. Like, Snorlax is just way too bulky. So unfortunately, Necrozma drops, but it's fine because now we get a free switch into the boy Mystigan. Mystigan is here. He is here to claim a life with his high jump kicks. So bam, we fire one off, and he decides to switch in his Rotom Heat. Now this was good to get a gauge of like what set he is. High jump kick does about 55% to a defensive Rotom, and boom, we knock him to red, and I was like, this boy's max speed. He has to be max speed, or else he would have died there. So I mean, he would have like taken a lot less. So I was like, if he's max speed, I'm adamant. I gotta bolt it. Bite Rotom. So I switch out, and expecting an overheat, I go into my water type Savali, but this man, he pain splits, and I was like, I could have killed you though with a high jump kick. So I was kind of confused. I was like, why did he do that play? But I mean, that's the thing. I guess it was an overall safe play that he could have made, but it still confused me. Now, I was thinking to myself, I have 95. Alright, Savali has 95 speed, so I was thinking he wouldn't risk, right? He wouldn't risk a Surf on his Rotom Heat. He would just hard switch into his Snorlax. So I thought if I switch into Holucha, I could get a nice surprise on that big blob. But he actually stays in and Volt switches, and I was just like, I just face palmed. I was like, Pichu, what have you done? You just sacked one of your Wingons. What have you done? What have you done? You just choked. You choked again. But I had to put it down. I was just like, alright, I'm sorry, Holucha. I still have one win con with Lucario, so I had to send it out here and be like, alright, I have to Bullet Punch. Already lost one win con by over predicting. Can't do it anymore. So straight Bullet Punches Lucario. Boom, left shot goes down. So Lucario has to carry the team. Like, Lucario has to carry this game. So Garchomp dies, and the opponent Cap decides to send in Scarf Gord. Now I was kind of scared. I was like, if this thing is scarfed, I live one, but because I'm Life Orb, I died to Life Orb plus a Hurricane, so I thought it was game, but I had to just hope. I just had to hope that he wasn't Scarfed, and he actually wasn't Scarfed, so kaboom! Pelipper drops to a Thunder Punch, because Lucario is just a monster, so bam. Pelipper drops, and I was like, damn, I could actually win this game. Like, I could win. So Pelipper dies, and he pretty much has to send in Rotom Heat. Now, I already know I thought he was max speed, right? So I thought he was max speed, and I had to switch out. I was like, if he's max speed, he outspeeds my Modest Silvally and my Adamant Lucario. So I was like, that's game. Like, right? I had to sack Axel to get the Snorlax in on my Lucario, and which would let me at least bring down differential to I think just a 1-0. Yeah, so we get the Lucario in against the Snorlax, and my only play is to, like I said, to high jump kick. So let's go. We pretty much do that, and I was just like, wait, like Chopple Berry. If he had Chopple Berry, it was a roll, but he doesn't have Chopple Berry. Lucario hits. My boy takes another kill. I'm pretty sure this is his 4th kill or his 3rd kill. So that was his 3rd kill, and now I was like, we still lose because this thing is max speed. This guy is max speed. I was like, Rotom, hate you. Annoying piece of garbage. But we outspeed. We outspeed him. Like, hello? He's not running max speed. He's running, I'm pretty sure he's running 252 speed, but not max timid. And I was like, are you insane? Like, Lucario, my boy, was able to actually kill that Rotom. I thought I lost. Guys, I thought I lost. You could imagine my feeling, my heart racing when I was like, I lost. I was actually typing GG to Cap as that turn actually went, and then I just see your Lucario used high jump kick, and I just jumped, man. That was amazing. So great game to my boy Cap. Such a close game. These battles, man, they're not good for my heart. They're so close. They're way too close for comfort. But yeah, that was a great game. So once again, thank you to my opponent Cap. Your link will be down in the description. Please guys, go check him out if you have the time. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week. It was a good win, and thank you guys for watching. Yeah, man, my outros, man, I need to improve that shit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting the LA Dagrons, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.